Now, there are a couple of rules that I have for the actor's wardrobe that I'd like you to at least consider. One is that you should have 6 or 7 pieces, articles of clothing that you keep separate in your closet, and you have that clothing strictly for your auditions. In other words, that's your go-to when you're ready to audition. And if you have those 6 or 7 pieces, you know that they look good on you. You've worn them and you feel good about yourself when you're wearing them. You know that the color, the cut, the style is appropriate. And therefore, it becomes a no-brainer. It's sort of like, I don't know, I liken it to having a uniform, but it's your own uniform. It's a uniform of clothing that says, this is how I feel good about myself as an actor in the business. And that's why I think it's important to keep it separate. With keeping it separate, what happens is you know that that's a specialty item for you. In other words, you never wear it out to any other event, social or otherwise. It's your acting wardrobe. Now, what to put in the wardrobe, that's another question. Before I go through the list, let's talk about the types of items that you might want to have. Before we go through the list of items, what kinds of things might you consider for your wardrobe? What might be useful to consider is thinking about who you're going to be playing in these auditions. In other words, if you're going to be playing in a period piece that requires you looking more formal in attire, then that might be the opportunity to have something that you're wearing that makes you feel like it's a more formal environment. Now, I am not, I repeat, not talking about a costume. What I am talking about are those items of clothing that help you feel more in tune with the character you're about to play. That becomes a really nice dress for a woman, and for a man it would be slacks that are tailored and a tailored shirt or top, both for a man and for a woman. Something that has buttons, maybe long sleeves, that makes perfect sense. Also, in general, I would stay away from loud patterns. I would stay away from intricate weaves, for example, especially if it's film and television work. You really want to make sure that you're not wearing all white or all black. I mean, I know a lot of actors who have notes on the backdrops of each of the casting offices that they visit so that they know that they can coordinate what they're wearing to the backdrop wherever they're shooting it. That's kind of amazing. I'm not sure you have to go that far, but if you know you look really good in something and that there's a particular color that's good on you and it has that formal cut, that would be a perfect opportunity to put that into your actor's wardrobe. The next thing would be something very, very casual. This is, the jeans t-shirt look is in an environment where jeans and t-shirt are perfectly appropriate. And that, of course, would go into your wardrobe as well. So when you take the time to put and assemble these items in your actor's wardrobe closet, you really have several items that you can go to that make you look and feel really good. When you think about who you're playing, the style, the period, the character, all of those things have to come in mind. But also don't forget, you need to make choices that make you feel good and what do you look good in. I believe that a woman should have a nice skirt and top. I think that there'd be a nice dress. One of the suggestions I have is take a look at some of the local television stations, their news broadcasts. Take a look at what they're wearing on TV, because they're going to give you some really good ideas about what's current, what's kind of trendy. And you might get a lot of ideas for your wardrobe based on what you're seeing locally in your area. For gentlemen, I think always a blazer, a suit, slacks, a really nice tailored shirt, t-shirt, obviously, a pair of jeans that look really good on you, that are not too big and not too small. I don't need to see the crack of your rear end in your jeans. You know what I'm saying.